Welcome to today's edition of Crypto Corner at InvestorIdeas.com. News on what's driving the cryptocurrency market. Hello everyone, this is Sam Mowers here. Welcome to another episode of the Crypto Corner podcast. For news today, Stronghold Digital Mining is acquiring 5,000 new miners. Mawson Infrastructure is selling its Texas sites, and Cathedra Bitcoin has posted an operational update. But just before we get into the show today, a quick reminder that if you enjoy this podcast, please feel free to share it or leave us a review. And as always, I recommend checking out some of the other podcasts on InvestorIdeas.com. This includes the Cannabis Podcast, the Clean Tech and Climate Change Podcast, as well as many others, all of which will bring you up to speed on the latest stock news and trends in their respective spaces. All right, so Stronghold Digital Mining Inc., which trades on the Nasdaq under the ticker symbol SDIG, has entered into a master sales and purchase agreement to acquire 5,000 new latest generation micro BT WhatsMiner M50 miners. These M50 miners boast an average hash rate of 118 terahash per second and an energy efficiency of 28.5 joules per terahash. Greg Beard, Stronghold's chairman and CEO, explained, quote, "We expect that the M50 miners will generate revenue of over $100 per megawatt hour based on current hash price, with minimal incremental cash operating costs, which represents significant potential uplift to revenue and cash flow. We believe that such cash flow uplift would allow us to recover our entire investment in approximately 1 year based on current hash price, forward power prices, and 95% assumed miner uptime. Said differently, we believe that the purchase price represents approximately 1 times the annual cash flow uplift, which we view as highly accretive for the company and our shareholders." End quote. Next up, Mawson Infrastructure Group, Inc., which trades on the Nasdaq under the ticker MIGI, has signed and closed a binding sale agreement for its greenfield sites in Midland, Texas, for $8.5 million in cash and stablecoins. This transaction involved the sale of 100% of Mawson's subsidiary, Luna Squares Texas LLC, as well as 59 transformers, which were earmarked for these Texas sites. Mawson's CEO James Manning comments, quote, "We are incredibly pleased to have closed the sale of our Texas sites. The proceeds of the sale will be used to ensure Mawson continues to reduce debt and start to expand our operations in 2023. We look forward to seeing our increased mining and power capacity online in Q2 2023. End quote. Lastly for today, Cathedra Bitcoin Inc., which trades on the TSXV under the ticker CBIT, has posted an operations update. Highlights include the deployment of 490 Bitmain Antminer S19J Pro and 50 Bitmain Antminer S19 XP machines under the Kentucky hosting agreement it entered into on February 3, 2023, adding about 56 petahash per second to the company's total Bitcoin mining hash rate. Cathedra also deployed around 400 of the total 773 Bitmain S19J Pro machines under the Washington lease agreement it entered into on January 29th, adding an additional 40 petahash per second to its hash rate. According to the press release, it expects to complete the deployment of the remaining 373 machines at the Washington facility in the coming days. That does it for today's Crypto Corner. If you would like to be a guest or sponsor for this podcast, contact InvestorIdeas.com. Investor Ideas reminds all listeners to read our disclaimers and disclosures on the InvestorIdeas.com website. This podcast is not an endorsement to buy products, services, or securities. Investors are reminded all investment involves risk and possible loss in investment. To hear more InvestorIdeas.com podcasts, please visit InvestorIdeas.com/audio. And a reminder, you can also hear our podcasts on Apple Podcasts, Audible, Spotify, TuneIn, Stitcher, Spreaker.com, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, and most audio platforms available. This podcast was sponsored by AppTech Payments Corp. AppTech is an innovative fintech company whose mission is to deliver a better way for businesses to provide their customers with immersive commerce experiences. For more information, visit apptechcorp.com. AppTech trades on the Nasdaq under the ticker symbol APCX.